Hello, I'm gonna try to make this quick and coherent. Today is the 29th. I think I did an update this morning and I said it was the 30th, and then I said it was the 29th or something. I don't know, or I said it was the 1st of March and it was anyway. So I'm doing two updates today. I just wanted to real quick talk about everything that happened today. I left the Salvation Army early this morning. Actually, it took me a little while to leave. I left at like 7:30 or something. I went to the local McDonald's, did some blogging stuff there. Then I had a slow start getting on the road toward Orange, Texas, which is where I am now. For one, it's been a weird day, and a good day, but a weird day. For one, my generator isn't working on my bike. Like, when I left, I realized, like, when I left the Salvation Army, like, the grounding wire had been broken off, and I was so distraught, and I was like, man, I'm gonna ride without my generator, because it charges my phone, because I pretty much rely on the GPS as I ride. and I like to have my music, my Pandora. So I stopped at a couple of places as I was heading toward Moss Bluff, because I had to go up and around like the lake to get back down and over the border into Texas. And I stopped at two different places and they kind of helped me fix my generator. The second place I stopped at, this gentleman named Wade at Lake City Auto helped me fix my bike, and I told him about my project. He helped me fix the generator, told him about my project, and I mean, he really fixed the generator. Like, I think it's not gonna give me a problem for a while, and like, did a complete overhaul on it, and also he let me perform for him and his partner at his shop. So I performed the Julius Caesar scene for them, and that went really good, and he was pretty interested in my project, and he was really nice to me, and that was good. So then I took off, still had a slow start getting through up to Moss Bluff, but I finally got going, and the ride today wasn't too bad. I had a couple of dogs, really. There's quite a few dogs crossing the border from Louisiana to Texas. Right before I crossed the border to Texas, I passed a house in Louisiana. It's like little, kind of tiny, like just like a tiny house on the side of the road, and there was a family sitting out there, like 5 people just sitting out in the front of the yard. And I rode past them a little ways, and I was just thinking, I felt like God or somebody, God was nudging me, and it was like, go back. And I was like, do these people want to see this? And I didn't know. And finally I turned back around and I went up to them and kind of told them what I was doing and asked them if I could do a scene for them, and they wanted to see one, and they even agreed to film me, and they were really excited about the scene, and like seemed to really enjoy it. I did the seaport scene from Hamlet, and yeah, it seemed like they really enjoyed it, and they gave me a bunch of change, like some money, and gave me a soda and filled up my water. Really sweet and nice, and yeah, I was really happy about that, and I was really and then finally I was riding, across the border to Texas, which was really exciting, because I don't know, Texas is, I don't know, something about Texas on this trip. It seems like, I don't know, hopefully it's all good stuff. But anyway, it's a big state, so I decided to finally get over here to begin to cross it, and crossed it, or crossed into the state. I'm like at the very beginning. I'm in a town called Orange, Texas, and so I finally got in. I had to do a couple of like back trails. A couple of dogs chased me today again. I had to pull out my pepper spray a few times. That really makes me nervous. But anyway, of course, and I'm riding alone again. So I get here. As I'm riding towards the actual town of Orange in Texas, I pass a church with a bunch of cars in the parking lot, and I'm like, well, there must be people here. So I hear they let people stay on the property if they ask sometimes. So I stopped, went up to the church. They were having a Bible study. I told them what I was doing and asked if I could camp out on the property. They said, yeah, you can. And do you want to stick around for Bible study? And I did, which was nice because I haven't been to church since I left Brooklyn. And it was really nice. And at the end of it, I asked them, if I could do my performance for them, and they all kind of started to rush out. And there was like 4 or 5 people left in there, and I asked them again. I was like, "You sure you guys don't want to see this? Because you'll never see this again. I'm leaving." And so they let me do the performance. And I did a scene from Romeo and Juliet, and they actually seemed to really enjoy it. And they gave me a bunch of pizza, and they have all this property around their church. This is where I am right now. It's like New Anointing. I'm gonna try to show you the sign. New Anointing Full Gospel. You can't see it, but that's the name of the church. And yeah, it's in Orange, Texas. They let me stay on their property. And yeah, so I'm gonna camp out here for the night, get up and ride, and hopefully I'll make it to Beaumont tomorrow. I got to perform 3 times today, which I think is the most I've ever performed on this trip. Hopefully that just gets more and more and more. I think I'm starting to get my courage up and become bolder. I think this is the way I want to do it. I mean, creating shows ahead of time would be cool, but I think that's a lot of work and a lot of time that I don't have, so I gotta keep doing it this way. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this update short. There should be some footage of the one performance I did. Man, I'm coming on 7 minutes. Alright, so that's it. Please keep praying for me. I'm really nervous and anxious about riding by myself. I hate it. But God shows me cool things and He protects me, and I enjoy riding. It's just the night times when I'm trying to figure out where to sleep, and the damn dogs that really make me nervous. Everything else is really fine. I'm kind of low on money as well, so donations would help. So you can go on my blog and hit the donation button, and if you can send $1, $5, $10, $100, whatever you can send, that'd be great. Alright, that's it. This update is done. Spirit Bearer out.